also get a true illusion of Venge that would not carry. So you would have 4 swaps in a team fight. If you, I think it required you to be level 25 though, but you would just have 4 swaps in a team fight, maybe even 5. It was sick. It was so good, and nobody played it.
Seems very balanced.
All right, a smoke up from Team Secret in order to get some vision down ahead of time. Maybe get. Oh,
I understand how you hit 8K.
I actually only lost with that.
Oh.
It did not. I could tell it was good, but you know, like when you try and be innovative and you're losing a lot, you're getting flamed a lot for it as well. You know, you get discouraged and you stop playing.
30 seconds to battle.
SG pump themselves up here, and so is the crowd, our beautiful crowd. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for the lovely cheers and applause you guys gave literally non-stop last game. The entire time, it was amazing. You guys are keeping the energy up. I can't wait to hear it in game 2, where you're going to see King Jungles make a quick tether away before he can be caught by Team Secret. 1 shrapnel charge down.
That's actually huge, because I don't know if you want to skill shrapnel as this sniper early on. The 1-point headshot is pretty sick. 40% chance for 20 bonus damage and a knockback, so you just start smacking Invoker. 40 are going for the max right-click damage build. Looks like it'll be Quas Wex. Makes sense, as you certainly need to play on map and get your gyro to hyper carry status AS.
Yeah.
Not an exort and farm kind of game.
So the way that mid lane is played right now, I played around with some mid sniper, and I actually do think that shrapnel is really important and really good for how this mid lane is played right now, because you just shove in the wave and then you go farm the easy camp, or you go stack for yourself. You know, it's nowadays it's all about the efficiency of playing with that easy camp, which is not blocked right now, which I think is an important step to be able to take for against a lot of mid laners. Storm and Sniper, probably the 2 heroes that utilize it best.
Yeah, I'd agree. I really love Sniper. I'm surprised we haven't seen it much yet at TI. The changes, I mean, I don't know about the shard. The concussive grenade's either total garbage or...
You
okay.
good? You good, Don? Gets away to the trees. Dawnbreaker. Oh no, LaSalle gets canceled. That feels pretty. Dawnbreaker is strong. She's got some pretty good stats, level 1, but it still does not match an Elder type.
Yeah, I was gonna say, of all, I don't know if Dawnbreaker really loses heroes, the exception of
Yeah.
Like, I've seen the hero trade with Undying successfully.
Yep. Crazy stuff. He pulls the next wave back, and they are going to be able to get their level 2, and they're going to try and punish Puppey with that timing at least a little bit. But not able to close that gap to get the Orb of Venom hit. Tries to go over the stack. Puppey's like, oh, okay, what's the point? You know I'm going to stay here, dog.
Hey.
Yeah.
There's the shrapnel on, as you stated. Expect more of this from Nisha. I like the change to his talent as well. The most annoying thing about Sniper was you used to have, what was it, 55% cooldown reduction?
Yes, very high CDR.
So you're like, oh, well, I guess I have to buy a Midas. And it just felt like you had to because of how efficient it got with the talent. But a lot better now with just a little bit of raw damage.
He's actually doing a good amount of damage to Adriano here. I just expected Quaswex Invoker would just be like, okay, whatever, I'm out regenning the shrapnel. Not actually the case.
Yeah, so the new take aim as well, that used to be, it was like 1 attack for double range, whereas now, when active, you get that 100% headshot. You could see it smacking Invoker quite a bit.
And they even buffed it up even more, because it used to be 70%, which is kind of weird because you're slowing yourself down so much. But now you get the guarantee.
Yeah. And it's really cool too. It makes way more sense, like if you think about the lore of Sniper, right?
Of course, you're replacing Slacks being the lore expert.
Yeah, well,
here.
You know, you're a sniper. You're supposed to be able to like deal more damage, but not move too much.
Oh, Nisha overstepped himself. He actually got in tower range, got Tornado EMP'd, and 4DR does manage to get the first blood. A big pickup for him and the rest of SG Esports.
That was uncharacteristic. Player of the Year 2020. walks up and kind of feeds a little bit, as you said, catching the tower attack. I'm zoned in on bottom lane a little bit. Top's going to be rough with Sand King. It's 2 melee versus each advantage. That's impossible.
Radiant's top tower has
Yeah, Sand King has low armor as well. So the physical damage of Puppey combined with the physical damage and minus armor of MATUMBAMAN, they are putting in some work. Fortunately, Dawnbreaker is a really strong hero and might just be able to offset what should be a clear win for Team Secret. Almost brought down Puppey, not good enough though.
That was a mistake though from Matu. You saw he repinned a little bit. If he just attacks, Sand King dies.
Yeah.
And he gave him time to Fairy Fire and then stick later to survive.
You know, it's not too late, Tavo. You can become the support and just let Thiolicor play the core position in this spot, because he's just having to give up a lot of CS right now. They do have Sentry down, so Tavo is not safe, but they are going to be able to get the combo. Puppey is going to die, and Tavo, I think, is happy with that. I think he wanted to trade because he couldn't play the lane any longer.
Yeah, it's always nice to die as an offlaner, but get the XP, right? You're not going to mind that at all. Although, oh, he didn't get it. No, sorry, Puppey died just frames later.
Yeah,
so yeah, maybe Thiolicor just turning into the core, right?
Yeah, it's kind of what may end up happening. Or at least he'll have a fast, maybe Orb of Corruption. That always feels pretty nice. Our Slardar already has a Ring of Health. Zai's going to be pretty happy. We haven't looked at this bottom lane. How's it going? 28 CS for Gyrocopter, 26 CS for Zai. So, yeah, as expected, Slardar is pretty happy because Snapfire Slardar is very scary. It gives you just that little bit of extra distance and leading off a stun for his Slardar. And you combine that with a Crush, and if you have a Bash prepped up, actually, it means that you can easily get 2 bashes in, and it's so much damage. The only reason Gyrocopter can survive at all against that is because
so it really does feel SG gonna have the kind of the nature of playing against Sniper, right? You've got to find ways to kill him, and even with that death, you can see the power of the hero in the laning phase. 38 CS to 27 on the Invoker. You just can't do much to stop Nisha. He just shoves lane, farms. This is my favorite part. Just go farm 2 camps at once. Definitely, I think, a better hero on Dire because of the camps where you effectively get double the stacks. Nice TP.
Costabile did take a bit of damage, but 40R comes to the rescue. Zai is going to be paying for trying to be so aggressive. And that is the ultimate advantage. Like Sniper, if he's going to be playing jungle, then Invoker, it means one or two things. A Dragonite, this type mid hero, he's going to pressure the tower, and Invoker can't do that same sort of thing. So instead, he's going to be playing the side lane.
Yep. No, it's a really good point. You know, Sniper, yeah, you get extra efficiency, but Invoker can actually get kills. And this is how 40R wants to play. It just seems a hell of a lot better suited to the Invoker rather than the Mars of the previous game, where this Invoker is just buys an urn. He doesn't need ultimate to make these things happen. He has a much easier time with these T ganks. And even that urn pickup early ensures that Costabile was able to stay bottom fully healed up, which is very key. Otherwise, he would have had to go heal.
Is he going for the stats build on the Gyrocopter?
Yeah, I believe.
Yeah, because I saw at least the crystals being built up. Thiolicor, he's going to go down, but the tornado. All right, here we go. 40R to the rescue. Going to be able to kill MATUMBAMAN. They're actually going to be able to stop the stomp as well. Tavo, nicely done, getting in front of MATUMBAMAN. He managed to cut through. Fortunately, the last shot there from Adriano does manage to bring him down. Puppey hitting away in the trees will teleport out. Mid lane's going to be pressured, though, as Yapster does have a little shredder. Help Nisha put in the damage. I'm on the side, though. 40R is going to be able to maybe collect another one here. Yapster is going to hop down to low ground here. He hits the tornado, follows up with the MP. It's going to be a kill, and that just gets him even more earn charges. Thiolicor taking so much damage from Nisha, who does probably have... No, he doesn't have his ultimate. He just went for all the levels in his basic abilities. He just wants to be a right-click machine.
I mean, I love the second point in headshot because it gives you so much extra damage.
Yep.
The second point in take aim, I think probably could just be ultimate there to ensure that kill, but he is the expert. I will trust him.
I'm okay with it just because, like, it allows him to play both mid lane and farm faster. And really, what else is Sniper going to be?
Yeah,
right.
That's true. And it is tough. Like, are you really going to be able to successfully ult somebody in the face?
Dire's
Oh,
top
you're
tower is
one
under
breaker.
attack.
Yeah,
A
for
lot
sure.
of ultis.
Rotation up to the top lane does manage to find Puppey. SG Esports are all over the place right now. Good read by YapzOr, knowing that ward was there. I guess it was probably tipped off because Costabile was playing so skittish around that hard camp stack. So YapzOr just good intuitive read of the situation. Finds the ward underneath the outpost. We'll try and snatch away a little bit of experience. Hops down the cliff to safety.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So far, so good. I mean, ADR just playing a great game.
Yeah.
4-0-1. He's been everywhere. Found kills in all 3 lanes far. It's just the SG really all in on the gyrocopter team. Great. Somewhat the same with their sniper. But I do think Matu, you can see already treads and a quarter of the way to the Aghanims. Like, he'll have a pretty high game impact. That's the big time start getting active. They're just gonna throw their bodies at SG. Damage to the side. TV coming in behind them. They gotta be careful.
Trying to deal with the rocket real quickly and then pump the damage into Costabile with the cookie. They're going to keep him chain stunned very nicely. Thiolicor trying to juke backwards here. 40R is just surrounded, but a big triple stun coming out and a relocate away. Nice tornado as well that's going to allow Thiolicor to maybe get away until Nisha's on the other side with a Mask of Madness. And that damage,
Oh my.
whoo, boy. If he pops his take aim or whatever, and then he pops a Mask of Madness and their corrosive haze.
Yeah.
Like, holy crap.
I want to run that back just to see what I did, where he wasn't even going for the gyro, right? He just popped his amp and then ran around because he saw the Invoker TPing in. And
Great catch.
Nisha's just dead. How did that happen?
Tavo TP'd in, led the charge. He just got the burrow strike from the trees, and 40R was able to follow that up pretty nicely. We're going to get a second kill here on the Puppey because they've got the...
Radiant's bottom tower
Yes,
is
indeed. The rings of death. Big circles laid out in the ground. That's the landing zone of the Dawnbreaker.
Man, somebody, I really wish there was some voice line for
Radiant's bottom tower is under Radiant's
I
bottom tower
see, you know,
is
nuclear,
falling.
the SCVs rather, nuclear launch detected.
Yeah, yeah,
You start panicking. Feels like we need one of those as Dawnbringer enters the fray, but so far so good, really. Both sides, I think, pretty happy with how this has gone. Maybe Nisha a bit frustrated. I think his deaths really hurt Team Secret a lot. Dragonlance will be his item of choice. Makes sense. He, again, it's just right click.
I feel like he's just going to, like, Dragonlance BKB or something.
Oh yeah, I think
And
that's,
just, like, stand there shooting people.
yeah.
It's like, it almost reminds, you remember way back in the day, old Na'Vi, Avos Na'Vi, played Sniper, and he went this, like, raw tank build on Sniper, just stood there shooting people. It was actually very successful. That's a long time ago.
No, I think it's very nice here. Simply don't need damage to have so much of it. Your allies, like, so there. Just a casual corrosive Zai means dead. Just not even the damage amp, but more the vision. The sniper can keep a very long way away. Also, the
There was a moment of peace.
yeah, I was gonna say,
The
is that,
voices in my head quieted down for a second.
is that why the logos is like more cheers equals more like?
Yeah,
Is that how it works?
I guess so. I don't know. A lot of Team Secret very happy with the way this game's going, though losing out on kills. They may be slightly ahead in net worth, though.
I figured that South American ran louder though.
Oh, there we go. They're pumping it up now.
I get all these DMs reporting the scene, but I can barely hear them. What?
No comment. 8-5. 12 minutes in, and
Comes the smoke.
Nisha is the most farmed, but they've got an IO gyrocopter that's doing well, and a smoke up, a two-man smoke that can lead into a relocate. It's the very dangerous part of this strategy. If they get on top of the sniper, he's just dead. There's going to be a burrow strike into a relocate right on top of him. Swap backwards, though. 40R. Troublesome situation for him. He's not getting out of this one. MATUMBAMAN may pay for his life, but the Mortimer's Kiss is doing so much damage that Costabile gets wiped out from the side. Incoming the epicenter. Blink in. Nisha taking some damage, but not enough. Eventually, the Sand King runs out. That is a team wipe, Kyle.
I mean, Matu just straight up throwing his body on the ground to ensure the like no real damage though, just swaps the key hero.
Middle tower is under
What is it with these mid players getting caught out, just falling asleep? If you die as the Invoker, the team fight for SG disappears. A great follow-up from Tavo, but there was a dust from YapzOr, and Nisha just kills everything. Watch this. So swap back, stunned, and here comes Zai. Look, he pops the corrosive, that guarantees the 1 kill. YapzOr is raining damage in. Gyro's just dead. He needs a BKB, and then boom, you're gonna... Yeah, that's 3 hits.
All right, so I always find it interesting when these situations occur and you see, say you save your carry for last pick. What other heroes could they have run with this strategy? They could have done TA. We talked about that. Sniper, mid Medusa, maybe. They're going to be able to hold up onto the Elder Titan and bring him down pretty quickly. Just a simple pick off, nothing major. If they could catch some of these other heroes, Tornado, Zai reads it. He says, my TP was not going to complete, blinks away, but he's going to run headlong into Costabile, and KJ will happily collect that kill if they can get it. Surely they should. Into the river. He's moving so damn fast. The rocket's coming, though. And then so is the rest of SG. They're going to throw down the Gyrocopter ultimate. The Sunstrike. Oh, very on point. Doesn't do that much damage, but Tavo is able to finish it up finally. And hey, they're right next to Roshan. Don't think they have the physical damage for it.
Not.
You know who does, though?
The Planosaur. Oh, the concern there, though, I just realized, you know, Zai sprints away. He's level 10. Gyro was level 8.
Dyer's top tower
9
is
off the
under
kill.
attack.
One of the downsides of holding the hand of your friendly Wisp, but
Yeah.
of course that team fight mid did not help. And it's a different, so, Gotti.
Okay.
That's the move.
More
it.
stats.
Also, healing reduction, very effective against lineups.
Oh, true.
And Dawnbreaker, you know, just that healing effectiveness, but
And it also delays your BKB, which means it's even more effective when it is picked up. If you go Scotty and they don't win the game once he hits that BKB timing, that's insane, because then they're going to be at a point where it's pretty much only physical damage.
Yeah, and Gyro, especially
Magic.
Gyro Invoker, they need movement in order to
Nice read. Still hits the Burrow Strike. A bit blind there catching MATUMBAMAN, but he's still just TP'd out.
Again, oh man, KJ, he had that miscue where he didn't bring Sven out, didn't relocate with anyone.
Yeah.
He left the Gyro.
Yikes.
Gotta connect on those kills. Nice deep Matu, good heads up, but still, like, can't afford to make mistakes against a team of caliber. Team Spirit are no slouches. And
KJ,
Matu,
a relatively newer
That's-
name on the scene, the Brazilian squad.
That's Matu's Aghanims. Like, he didn't even go base, he went top. Now he's gonna finish this wave. That's Ags. That's a huge timing.
Yeah, all of a sudden he can just swap in people willy-nilly because he knows he's going to be able to stay alive via the spirit. And especially when you're core like this, you usually have high enough stats that it's very difficult for them to kill you twice.
Dyer's bottom tower needs some help.
Yeah, and you just talked about it. But they can certainly do Roche's team. They are already in. The Sunstrike's gonna scout, but I legit don't think they have time.
They're gonna mass TP over. They're gonna have to hit a really good tornado right now. 40R leads it out. EMP follow up. They're gonna commit. They're gonna go for it, but Thiolicor is here. The hammer's going out. They're gonna be able to get on top of the sniper. Swap back though. Nisha getting over to the high ground, starts turning around, throwing some damage on Tavo, but they've already picked up the Aegis onto Thiolicor, so he's gonna be good for now. YapzOr, they need to finish him off. He's actually so damn low. Costabile though, swap back in. Nice Sunstrike to be able to finish him off. Good relocate to the side here, getting King Jungles out. Thiolicor on his second life is very dead. They're actually going to TP back in to see if they can give this IO a tether out. But I think he's a little bit too far away. KJ does end up dying, but a nasty situation bailed out by SG in their fast rotation.
That was sick, though. Like, I thought for sure, you know, talk about having the guts to make the play, right?
Yep.
That was a great read and just all in. There wasn't really a plan, but as they say, any plan right now is better than a perfect plan 2 weeks from now, although Dota obviously time moves a bit faster, so it's closer to about 15 seconds. That was the right move. They got a buyback from Zai. His BKB now non-existent. The Agnim's having for Matu was huge there. Otherwise, like, Secret just rolled. They had a really nice job just saving Nisha. You keep him alive, you'll have plenty of damage. And SG, they blew the whole load. They couldn't get on top of him, and all of a sudden, he's able to clean up. But still, even. Tavo, thinking about it, has level 2 ulti. Need to kill Nisha, though.
Yeah.
And look at Matu. Just, he knows this. He's waiting to save.
They don't have relocate, and they don't have Dawnbreaker's ultimate. That's part of the combo, right? Is that they blink in burrow, and then they've got these double global presences to be able to throw down. They're on cooldown. Tower's going to be finished up. So they're just going to play for farming the map right now. Secret, they have some lanes to push in. That's going to be Scotty now for Nisha.
Expect Scotty, and then after that BKB, that'll be the next. And I love this, you know, even though he's the carry, Matu's still playing like a support bench. Your job is to be near your sniper at all times. Sure, still farm, worry about your progression, but he has to play holding the hand of his true carry. Got his Scotty and playing bottom, no Roche objective. You already have tier 2 top, so now it's time to control outposts. They've got a great ward too to set up if they can play around it with the... Careful though.
We're gonna find MATUMBAMAN. Nisha gonna stay here, throwing some damage out. It's going for Costabile, thinking maybe the support's a little bit better. Yeah, Thiolicor, he's having a hard time dealing with this damage. They trade, but again, the bench is still alive as the tornado goes out. Zai, they're gonna try for it. Burrow strike only onto the one, so the stomp's gonna go out from Puppey, and the Sand King gets blown up, and it looks like the swap back. They're gonna make sure the gyrocopter's not going anywhere either. 3 dead on the side of SG. Again, they're getting kills, but the trade-offs just are not perfect for them, and ultimately the sniper is living through it all.
You have to get the sniper, the guy with the ultra kill. If he doesn't die, all of you will. And if we run that one back, you'll see Zai, you know, maybe he dies, but he did his job. He got corrosive haze off on the gyro. The moment that happens, the relocate gets channeled, it's still too late. Scotty, total control, and it was what, 4 or 5 hits, and Nisha just slaughters him. And this is with 2 items.
Bottom tower is no more.
He's actually going to complete the Hurricane Pike next. So he's basically got, with the Scotty and the Venge, he's actually got Cookie as well with the Hurricane Pike on top of that. They've got all of this added movement one way or the other that allows the sniper to just sit there and right-click people, which is what he has always been best at. But also even more so now because of take aim, where you just don't move anywhere, right?
Exactly.
So you just want people to stay in your range. This is a really big kill if they can get it. Yulsefter taking away the haste, and they're going to get on top of Nisha pretty quickly here, trying to body block him. The force out and a cookie away. There's that movement we were just discussing. And if they're not careful, they could get swapped down to low ground.
Nice heads up. This is the one way. You don't see people do this very often, but you notice how they're killing the rocket. You know, this is a great stun in theory, but people I feel like often forget, you just attack, you just kill it.
Yeah.
You hit it 3 times, that's quite easy when you have all these range pros. Just hit it. And yeah, I love Sniper in this kind of game. It's really the perfect pick. You can go for the survivability because you have so much help, but it's also, as you said, these tools to keep you in that perfect position. And you're the hardest carry by far in this game, but you don't have to itemize for anything like an MK. You need to ensure that you can stand still and auto attack. And Quad provide a plan covering our fire.
And up next for the Venge, we've got BK being built by Zai Slordar.
Bow for the attack range. 550 plus 640.
1190.
But venture math. The attack range could be a telescope later on. Look for
you
37
get a telescope
minutes.
over 1200. Sad no more ballista.
Yeah.
That would have been the ultimate pickup. 40R. Swap back in. Big change that recently happened that we don't really talk about too much. But this last patch, 7.3.0, where, you know, this Venge came into play, it gave you damage on the swap.
Wait, guys, wait. Hello?
They really were of 2 minds there. They wanted to go on the IO gyrocopter, but it looks like they left Nisha behind. The relocate is going to take them back where they came from, which means Tavo's alone. I'm not sure what happened.
I have no idea. I looked up and I'm like, wait, Nisha is under the tier 2. What is he doing there? But oh, okie dokie. Poor Tavo. This is the trouble with Sand King, right? There's not even a carry. He's just getting amped, and he just gets obliterated. Yapsor's right-click damage is nuts with just a little shredder.
Yeah. Look, he's getting Agam Scepter, one more source of movement for the sniper or potential source of initiation, which is great on Slaughter. Tornado not going to catch him. Cookie gets Yapsor far enough away.
Oh, a little shredder, also another.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Yapsor's been making that priority number.
No, I dig this for Cook. He talks about how BKB is effective, so he's just, I think it's the right move. Get the Satanic that allows you to cleanse off the haze. Try to stay alive.
Yeah.
Hello. What is Matu doing up here?
Well, he's getting what I like to call vengeful spirit syndrome, which is you're like, I'm not afraid of death because you have 2 lives, and then you
like this is just a little
keep that going a little.
It's a little sloppy, isn't it? Like
yeah, it is. Like Nisha getting caught mid there was really bad, and now they have no MATUMBAMAN for 30 seconds. So yeah, this is smart. SG. They know there are some heroes here. They want to go for the fight. If they can get the right kind of tornado, they're going to be able to get the relocate follow-up with the Dawnbreaker coming in as well. They don't have a swamp to be able to bail out Nisha this time around. Everybody else is going to leave. They do get some serious damage, though, between these 2 supports. They kill Thiolicor. Tavo's going to be able to get away thanks to the Yule Scepter. Burrow strike out. 40R, though, with his fresh Blink Dagger, is going to be able to keep pace with these 2, but he should not have, Kyle.
no.
He should not have. That was a double damage. Zai Slardar. Got to put some respect. The synergy between these heroes, you got to respect even the supporting cast of Team Secret, the damage they can put out.
They don't need carries. As long as they have enough minus armor, heroes like Invoker and Sand King get obliterated.
Giving him the vision for the swap. MATUMBAMAN's going to get stunned first, though. And Costabile is going to get turned around. Here comes the stomp. Actually catches the IO, which is really good. MATUMBAMAN's going to lose his first life. Into the spirit form he goes. Tornado looking to be able to catch Zai. Doesn't quite grab him. The spirit is going to die of Venge. And again, feels like both teams are way too anxious to start fights that are not good for them.
Definitely, it feels like nerves with like Secret. Typically, one of the most composed teams in Dota, but like they're just bleeding kills. And I've loved their lineup. They've taken a couple of fights on their terms. They've won them all. But SG, they're just making plays. Feels like they're not just the aggressors, but truly looking, head on a swivel, trying to find any openings. It's why they were able to contest the first Roche, and they're consistently finding these easy pickoffs. Secret's got to wake up, really, because it's getting ran at. Now they're going to go into the pit. Gotta be careful.
Yeah, you got to keep vision. You got to keep vision. Nisha's not even hitting it yet, guys. Like, once he does, it's going to get demolished. Tavo, can they do it again? Can they jump at the right time? No way! That looks good. A swap out, though, prevents Tavo from being able... Oh, he did look more grafted. What? Nisha didn't pick it up in time. It was still on the ground. The Dawnbreaker gets there in time, stuns everybody up, and snatches away the Aegis. But it's important for Costabile to be able to stay alive here. Taking a lot of damage. King Jungle's looking to be able to get him out. Relocates away, but the tether was broken somehow. Costabile is going to be left behind here, and it's getting ripped apart by all this might. His armor, and here comes Nisha. Epicenter, though. Tavo intercepts with a swap away from MATUMBAMAN. Pulls Nisha out of danger, and Tavo will die twice in this engagement. And King Jungle's welcome back to the fight, and see you later, buddy. Gone for 50 seconds, as is the rest of his team.
Okie dokie. What fights are just crazy, man. What in the hell's going on? Like, the strategy, like, Secret's just like, okay, kill Roche, SG, all in to stop it. Okay, huge stun from Tavo. Great swap to ensure nobody grabs the Aegis. Thiolicor takes it. He's going to get obliterated. But watch this. Costabile comes in, like, very late in the engagement, immediately runs away because he got hit once by a Scotty. Then, boom, Matu's tossed in, doesn't care about his life. KJ, I believe, drops the tether. He drops the tether and leaves Costabile.
Yeah.
But why? Like,
Radiant's middle
ADR had
tower
died.
is under
Also,
attack.
don't know what the hell happened to ADR. I didn't even see him. He actually died over by the rune as the first member of his team to go down. I believe
Radiant's
Zai
middle tower
found
could use
him,
some help.
and I guess Nisha just popped him or
Radiant's middle
peeked
tower
him
has
from the
fallen.
pit. And that's, I don't know, 10k gold lead all of a sudden for Team
Dire's
Secret.
bottom
All right.
tower is being chipped
Tier
away.
3 down and Team Secret. Pretty good stranglehold on this game, but it has been a messy one, so you never know. Aghanim Scepter next for our Elder Titan, so he's like, yeah, all this minus armor, I'm hitting pretty hard. Puppey's like, I can join in on these fights. Oh, he's going to switch it up for a Halberd? Boo. Get an Aghanim.
Such a puppy play. Halberd. I remember games. I remember Dazzle first item Halberd back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little stronger than it is. Butterfly onto Nika. I like his item decision. Trusting his team so it doesn't need the BKB.
Yep.
And just going all in for DPS. But like intelligent DPS items in the sense that they provide a bit of utility and survivability.
Yes.
It's not a dataless game. You don't need it.
The first build up is Dragonlance, gives you some strength. Then we have the Scotty, gives you a lot of strength again. You know, like a lot of survivability from these items while still providing
KJ.
good damage. KJ is going to be found here.
He had vision.
Yeah.
Was that intentional? Like, did you want to throw away your life there?
Don't worry, guys. I'm going to die
He
right
had
now,
TP.
so Team Secret, try and push high ground. He's going to go for the shard. That gives the corrosive haze on
Yeah,
Crush, so you
I
don't
love
have
that.
to be so active with it, and that just is going to help out everybody.
And I really
his
like
team.
it, the way he's been playing the hero, right? Because it's all about the haze. He lands a stun and kites away. Haze is from a distance. To your point, now you just like
Dire's
stun,
bottom tower needs
zoom,
some help.
and it makes it super simple to
Radiant's top
kill off
tower
heroes like
has
Sand
looked
King, who
better.
suddenly they're revealed even in Sandstorm. Who needs dust? Save the money.
Dire's bottom tower
Got
is being
Satanic
chipped
shortly,
away.
and then suddenly he not die. And keep in mind all the damage amplification, not just the minus armor, but just by being near Matu, he's getting 32.
Good catch from Zai here. 40R's not getting away from this one. Once again, picked off by Zai. He seemingly has just made it his mission to focus down this Invoker that had a very good game for the first 15 minutes, maybe 20, but it has been suffering the last 5 or 10.
It's just hard, you know. Blardar in your face. ADR, he had a great start, but I think that the death, the buyback, suddenly you fall off. You don't farm as the hero. You find kills, and that's progressively more. Yes. Move up to the high ground. The chicken.
The scary part is that like you don't actually feel like you can get that close to your base being assaulted unless you do it together as all 5, because otherwise you're just gonna get swapped out.
Radiant's middle barracks have
Right,
fallen.
MATUMBAMAN's gonna pull you in. He doesn't really care if he trades his life underneath the tier 4. Illusion stays live. All is good.
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower?
And you've got a long bit of distance to be able to cover to get on top of that sniper.
Dire's top tower is
Custom.
under attack.
That was what he scooped up in the road.
I love that pickup. Concussive Grenade is actually, it was one of the worst abilities that has been
Yes.
put in the game when it was first introduced, and now it's actually been buffed like 5 different times. Pretty big buffs, and
It's
it's
like-
finally sick.
Throw it in the air and like catch, like it worked actually like a old Han ability. Okay, where it would go up in the air and based on where it hit you, it would push you in that direction.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
the
yeah.
same, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
And it
little.
also had like no cast range to it,
Yeah.
which made no sense for a hero like Sniper who naturally wanted to keep his distance. Yeah, it was odd. I think they've like doubled or tripled the amount you can push yourself with that ability. They've increased the cast range by a gigantic amount.
Oh, that. Yeah,
It's one way to cut a creep wave.
What was sick was he didn't have vision, just threw it directly where it would hit entire wave.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower has looked better.
That's knowing Dota 2 very well.
The BKBs have made this pretty rough. I think SG are at a point where you need Rapier to come out onto your gyro. You got Daedalus queued up for now.
Look at how many
Has the
blink
blink,
daggers they
yeah.
have. Like, they got the blink dagger in 40R, and I got that, but like Costabile even getting a blink dagger.
You got to. You have to kill Nisha. You need to just go for him.
Isn't that what the relocate is for, though? To get you on top of the sniper?
It doesn't get him close enough. Though. 'Cause you can't just take him into the middle of the fight, then you're stunned by Slardar. Like, it's not optimal, but when you're this far behind, like, you've got to just commit.
This will come in handy.
Smoke. Don't think they really want to go on Avenge first. Okay, he's going to go for it anyway. Blinking forward onto him here. Bow up, Burst Strike, Stun Strike as well. But Costabile is getting demolished. Trying to go for the relocate up, but Sai with the timing denies a relocate away. And they make sure both the IO and the Gyrocopter die for that. Honestly, I'm not sure what SG were expecting there.
He Titanic when he
Yeah.
basically pre-cast Satanic.
It's like, it's so deep on that secret side of the map, and you're going for Avenge with Ags. Why?
Yeah, a little bit of desperation, perhaps. Like this, it's really frustrating. We have the benefit of playing with no fog of war. If we just toggle the Radiant Vision, you'll understand a bit of what makes this. Don't see a damn thing. You don't know where anybody is.
Radiant have fortified their structures.
Yeah, it's just darkness. Like there's secret heroes somewhere,
Not
and they're
much
very,
good's
very
happening to
spooky,
Radiant's
scary.
bottom tower. Radiant's bottom tower
Spooky,
has
scary. Words of a
Radiant's
full-time
bottom barracks are
analyst of Dota 2.
Radiant's bottom barracks have fallen.
Well, not bad words to say, because Nisha is indeed spooky, scary. Okay, not quite making it over the cliff there. Once again, Secret are going to be very disciplined in their approach of ending the game, like we saw in game one. Right?
Yeah, it makes sense though under the circumstances. They've lost a series that I feel like they, you know, upper bracket is at risk for them. Group B looks very strong, and currently they would not be looking at that upper bracket, you know, being up top East Coast with the tiebreaker, although I think they need this win. So no taking chances.
Elephant lost to Team Spirit, huh?
Yeah, they got 2-0'd.
Elephant. People just kept on saying that, like, you know, Elephant's going to show up at TI, even though they had a very rough DPC. We didn't get to see them at all outside of the regular seasons. The troubles just continue for them. Smoke up, King Jungles, Costabile, Tavo leading the charge. They know they're in the triangle. All about finding the entry point of attack here. Deal with an illusion that reveals a whole lot. SG quickly back away to the other side of the river, but Secret, they could just as easily push the waves in and force you to make a move of some kind. You can't just stay on that side of the map. That's not where your base is.
Yeah, they're gonna try. Like, oh, it's so hard. They just don't know where Secret are, and if you don't know where they are, how do you get on top of the sniper?
And Sniper's like, okay, you guys got to come to me. I'm going to start hitting the tier 3. They're going to find Puppey first. That's going to be a nice pickoff to start things off. MATUMBAMAN, do you want to swap something? Costabile like, Jesus, looking out the range of the sniper, laying in the damage. What a beautiful ultimate from Puppey as well. That's going to be close the book on this game. This is just completely over. Puppey didn't even die in that fight. SG Esports, they were keeping it even. They were keeping it even for about 15 minutes, but Team Secret, they just won that one fight for Roche, even if they didn't get the Aegis either time. And that is enough for them to be able to dominate the rest of the game. Cool strategy from Secret. Do you think we're going to see it again, though?
I think so.
Yeah?
I love Sniper. I've seen it successful with multiple teams now. And it feels like if you think about heroes that can actually carry, best. Yeah,